Welcome students in this session of Physics Nivera channel. Today we are going to know a proof that is P V raised to power gamma is equal to K here for the adiabatic process. So let us start with this one. Before knowing that, we'll have to know the basic concepts that P means a pressure, V means a volume, and gamma means it is a specific heat ratio, and the K is a constant. So accordingly, one by one, we are going to derive this relation. Let us start. We know the ideal gas equation. We know ideal gas equation. That is, we know ideal gas equation. This ideal gas equation, PV is equal to nRT, whereas P is a pressure, V is a volume, N is a number of moles of a gases, R is a gas constant, whereas T is a temperature. We can term it as the absolute temperature also. So seems to be knowing P is a pressure, and for the 1 mole of a gas, for 1 mole of gas, that means ideal gas, here N is equal to 1. So PV is equal to RT. Now we are going to differentiate this equation. Differentiating. If we differentiate this equation, after differentiating this equation, above equation, here we are going to use the product rule, or we say chain rule. First function into derivative of second plus second function into derivative of first equal to some constant which cannot be differentiated into dt. This is the differentiating form. Also, we know very well the Mayer's relation. According to the Mayer's relation, that is Cp minus Cv is equal to R. We can term this as a Mayer's relation, which we have already obtained in the previous video, that is in kinetic theory of gases. So Cp minus Cv is equal to R. Substituting in this equation, so P into delta V plus V into dP is equal to Cp minus Cv into dt. So multiplying throughout the bracket, P into dV plus V into dP is equal to Cp dt minus Cv dt. Now equating the similar terms, after knowing this equation, here exchanging the term. How we are going to exchange? Here it is. Here I want to shift this minus Cv dt to the left hand side. How? P into dV plus Cv into dt. What about this term? Here it is, underlined term I want to express. Here it is. Once again, this I want to shift to the LHS, whereas these two terms I am going to take to the RHS. That means Cp into dt minus V dP. Term it as equation number 1. So I am going to write here, according to first law of thermodynamics, I am going to write, according to the first law of thermodynamics, here it is, we are going to write amount of energy supplied to the system. Firstly, it increases its internal energy, and then external work has been done by the system. So amount of work done, I am going to write dW is equal to P into delta V. Seems to be considering ideal gas equation. If a volume it is packed inside the container, if I want to change the pressure, accordingly the volume will change. So this is nothing but the work done. So here I am going to write once again this term it is completed. Just going to substitute this dw in terms of P into delta V, and here this du term I need to calculate. How? Let us see. We know that du can be expressed in terms of specific heat at constant volume. Specific heat at constant volume is nothing but change in the internal energy with respect to temperature, and we know very well that du is equal to Cv into dt. So this du I need to substitute in this equation. So this equation becomes dq is equal to Cv into dt plus P into delta V or dV. We can term it as a dV instead of that one, because we have already substituted dV. Instead of this one, this is dV. Okay. So this is the equation, but during the adiabatic process, there is no exchange of heat to the surrounding or a surrounding to the system. So this equation or dq is equal to 0. So equation it is Cv into dt plus Cv into dt plus P into dV is equal to 0. This equation, if I want to substitute, this is equal to 0. In this equation, this term it is equal to 0. That means I am going to also write 0 is also equal to Cp into dt RHS term minus V into dP. This is also 0. Just changing the terms, here it is. P into dV is equal to minus Cv into dt. Minus Cv into dt. And what about this? This V into dP. V into dP. Here it is. Just shifting this equation. V into dP is equal to, because this is minus, if it is taken to the left hand side, this becomes plus V into dP is equal to Cp into dt. Term this equation as a equation number 2, and this is the equation number 3. Now we need to divide both equations. Dividing 3 by 2. So this equation I am going to write here and rub this off. Now dividing equation 3 by 2. After dividing equation 3 by 2, here it is V into dP divided by P into dV. P into dV is equal to dividing Cp upon Cv minus Cp upon Cv. Delta T get cancelled. Here it is. I am going to also write correctly. Equal to that one. That is minus Cp upon Cv. Dt get cancelled. Rearranging the equation, or I am going to write there. Here it is. V upon dV into dP upon P is equal to I am going to write here minus gamma, or instead of writing only Cp upon Cv, and after that dP upon P is equal to minus Cp upon Cv into dV upon V, by shifting dV upon V to the RHS. Now we know very well that minus Cp upon Cv, or just Cp upon Cv is equal to, we say that it is a specific heat ratio which is known as a gamma. Okay, specific heat ratio denoted by the symbol gamma. Specific heat at constant pressure to the specific heat at constant volume ratio, it is known as a specific heat ratio denoted by the symbol gamma. After substituting, dP upon P is equal to minus gamma into dV upon V. Now we need to integrate this equation. So integrating. After integrating, this term, bracket term, here it is also bracketed term, it becomes log to the base E P. Okay, equal to minus gamma. I'm going to write nicely this gamma into log to the base e into v. We know very well that there is a constant of proportionality I would like to take, that is c. This is log of p. So here I'm going to write log to the base e into p plus gamma into log to the base e v is equal to c. Is equal to c. Just I'm going to write here. We know very well that log x raised to power n is equal to n into log of x. So according to this rule, I'm going to write here log to the base e p plus log to the base e v raised to power gamma is equal to c. So we know very well that log of x plus log of y is equal to log of x into y. According to this rule, log to the base e into p v raised to power gamma is equal to c. Or I'm going to write here it is. This log to the base e, if we want to take the antilog of that one, it is going to be changed just like this. P v raised to power gamma is equal to e raised to power c, which is a constant term, which is equal to k, and hence the proof p v raised to power gamma is equal to constant. This is the proof. Hence the proof. Thank you.